All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I want to quickly announce to every single investor that I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. I talked about it briefly yesterday. I'm actually repeating it, so if you actually watched yesterday's video, if you want to refresh on it, you can. But for any new time, first time, or anyone that didn't get to watch it yesterday, I highly recommend staying tuned till the end to add this to your watch list. So stay tuned to the end, very informational, and it's something that is breaking out of consolidation, and it's been reaching newer highs recently, and I could just see this having an analysis upgrade again from the previous ones that it just recently had to continue to work its way up to newer highs. So definitely stay tuned for that. So here we are with Zoom, and it's going downwards. We talked yesterday about the fact that we wanted this to consolidate within this area and not go below $1. And we wanted it to stay above 93 cents and even above down here at 85 and even above 80 cents down here, right? These are the points of reference that we were looking at and we wanted to keep in mind. And up here at 96, I mean, it's broken through 96. It's getting close to 93. There's slight momentum here building itself up. And then we have the next ones here at 85, 81, 80, give or take. And then down here at 78. I think these three are the most important that you want to have written down, right? 85, 80, and 78 moving forward, because the stock is starting to work its way down. And if it breaks through any of these lows, we can start to see this actually hit newer lows and new support levels pretty fast. Now, it could break through these support levels and the bulls look at it as an opportunity and load up on stocks and bring it back up. Don't get me wrong, but the closer we get to these support levels, the more possible it is to get deeper into bearish territory. And it is a sign that this is working its way down to newer support levels, possibly leading to newer lows. So you definitely want to be more vigilant and watch the behavior. We definitely wanted this above $1. That's something that I want to state to every single investor. Now, I had an investor or viewer per se yesterday comment, why, the chart analysis. Why don't you do a full thorough analysis on the company? And I do chart analysis, and doing a full thorough analysis on Zomedica, to just keep it real simple, there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of depth, right? And there's innovation, and there's also the launch of a new product. So I think that's the biggest catalyst right now, the launch of the new product. Now, the anticipation started pretty early, right? In the beginning of January, ending of December, and there's still 2 more months to go. So this really needs to consolidate to go ahead and just give you guys a general overview right now within this area, right? Until the next anticipation of the product launch and then the catalyst of it finally launching. And then what's going to be the aftermath? Is it going to build revenue for the company? Because I think that's one of the biggest things about Zomedica right now, revenue. So this product launch, all of this is the anticipation of it launching, right? And wherever this goes, whether it goes up or it goes back down, I mean, that's all possible, right? Obviously, we're looking for the next catalyst to be the product launch or getting closer to it to take it up in this direction, but it could go down. And then once that product is launched, a lot of investors are expecting revenue or revenue to spike. And if revenue spikes up, Zomedica will then start to continue in a bullish trajectory, because revenue grows, company grows, market cap grows, stock price grows. Those are all the things that really drive a stock up. And the most important one is profit, not just revenue, profit. More revenue, more likely to make more profit. So I want every single investor to be aware of that. I think that's like the simplest way to summarize Zomedica right now. A lot of debt, right? Their balance sheet isn't the best, and their net income and profit margin is not really there. It's in the negative, and it's been growing. And then when we look at the technicals here, everything is showing a buy all the way up to 1 month. The 1 day, the 1 week, and the 1 month. Well, all the technicals and all the different moving averages are definitely showing that, because what a run. Where did this come from? From literally 5 cents, 7 cents in November. You need to remember too, where did the company come from to lead up here? That's like you need to look at carefully. So why I don't do a full thorough analysis, because we want to focus in on the raw data, what the charts are showing, and the charts show you investor sentiment and behavior, and also moments of catalysts and how the stock reacted at these catalysts. And I'm circling every single one of them that kept bringing the stock up. And then the consolidation, right? Before the next catalyst. Consolidation. This one was really short here. And now what we want to look for up here is consolidation in this area. Now it might be a little bit more volatile, but we want to stay above certain points. And that's the most important thing moving forward. So why I don't do the full thorough analysis, because I focus in on the raw data. Sometimes it's just 1 cent, 2 cent difference, but every cent counts. And the closer we're getting to certain areas in the chart, it can signify something. So that's very important for every single investor. So I apologize if I offend anyone, or if this is not the information you're looking for, but I hope and I expect that from myself, that I'm helping many people with this information. But the biggest catalyst that everyone's waiting for is for January to go through, February to start the anticipation or go through and just stay consolidated, and that we start seeing anticipation in March for the launch of their new product, Truforma. I think that's like the biggest thing that will be the next catalyst. But we're going to have to see how this continues to play out. So the most important thing I want every single investor to know before we talk about support and resistance is this support level right here. 85 cents. The next one is 81/80, right? Give or take 81 cents or 80 cents. And then the last one, 78. This is the lowest support within these three. And if we break through those three, we could be on our way down to newer lows. And that's something to be mindful of and watch closely. So I want every single investor to be aware of that. So let's zoom in and see our new support and 50-day moving average and resistance level. So the lowest point reached in the day here was 90 cents. I want every single investor to write that down. Super important to watch carefully, see how it's reacting. If it gets broken through, we're getting deeper into bearish territory, and if it breaks through that, watch the behavior between this support and the next support level. Very, very important. Now, the 50-day moving average is $1. It's 99 cents, and to the hundreds and thousands place, it's like 99 cents 88. I just round that up to $1. That needs to be broken through by the bulls. We're currently below it, and we're in bearish territory. Now, 102 is a very important near-term resistance level above the 50-day moving average. So I ask of every single investor to write that down. The next one above that is up here at 106. Now, our current resistance level is pretty close to the price of the stock. The price of the stock's at 95.68, and our new resistance level based off today's movement and the last couple hours of the day is 96 cents. Now, this needs to be broken through by the bulls, but I want every single investor to be aware that if this gets broken through, yes, it needs to be turned into a support, and the bulls can pull upwards to new resistance levels and newer highs, but it does not guarantee that the bulls are going to break through the 50-day moving average and get back into bullish territory. I want every single investor to be aware of that. This is just an indicator and beginning catalyst to let us know this is going upwards, okay? I want every single investor to keep that in mind. I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped and prepared for tomorrow's trading day. As always, if you're a first-time viewer and investor, welcome to the channel. And if you feel inclined or encouraged to subscribe, please do so. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. You definitely want to add this to your radar. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one I've been watching for some time, but it was hanging out around the same area for almost a month or maybe even longer. And I was just trying to see because things were looking kind of quiet, but analysis ratings were being upgraded in the last few months and weeks leading up to this point, and I wasn't seeing much movement, but they were stating that their upgrades, are forecasts up in like 6 months from now, a year from now. And this ticker symbol, you've probably heard about it before. I highly suggest doing more research on it and doing your due diligence. But the ticker symbol is ZNGA, Zynga Inc. I don't know if you guys have heard about it before, but it was hanging around the same area. You could see some consolidation here within the $9 mark. And then also a little bit before that, it was around that area and it fell. So I was watching it. I was trying to see, are these upgrades really true? Are these forecasts possible? And now we're seeing it actually running up. So this is definitely one you want to add to your watch list, and especially since it broke out of this consolidation here. And instead of going in the opposite direction like we saw previously when it ran up to the $9 mark and it pulled back, it actually ran up to the $9 mark. It held pretty well, and it ran up now to highs here of about $11. Now, $11 is actually what analysis rating price targets are actually. They're rating it to be on the low end, $11, the mid end around 12 and some change, and the high end that I've seen, unless anybody upgrades higher than that, so far is anywhere between $14 to $15. Now, the fact that it ran up and it's pulling back, this is probably a good time to watch this and keep it on your radar moving forward because it still has room to grow. Now, when I see those numbers of 11 plus, you could see the history of the chart. It was growing its way up and it reached highs here of about $11.15. So anything above $11 are new highs, and they're going to be new resistance levels to be broken through. This is definitely one to have on your watch list moving forward. I've seen a lot of good things about it, and I definitely recommend doing your research and due diligence to then make a rational decision. But you want this one on your radar, especially now that I saw the consolidation actually get broken through. That means that this has momentum to possibly continue to run. Now, the reason why this broke through recently is because of good news. I mean, you're going to see articles pop up. They made it into India, I believe, and so forth. So they're expanding. But this company has a lot of potential moving forward. They dominate in their sector of internet software services, of games and so forth. And also they're looking to expand internationally, which is going to be growth. And when a company's growing, its stock share should probably grow as well, and market capitalization over time. So very interesting. I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because I was watching it closely. It dipped. It started to run up. We were watching the consolidation. It looked like it was going down here at the beginning of January, back down to $8 and some change. But no, it came back and it actually broke out of that area, those resistance levels up here at the high $9 mark and beginning $10 mark, and hit 11, and now it's pulling back. So you definitely want to watch this one closely moving forward. As always, if you found the video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share it with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. And as always, thank you so much, and let's make some money.